Hey, hoy vamos a hablar de un youtuber muy especial y uno de sus mejores arcos argumentales. El youtuber es Jreg, de 25 años. Este tipo es un salvaje. Creo que no hay ningún canal que haya hablado de esta historia, así que me siento honrado de presentarla a ustedes. Me siento tan raro mirando a la cámara, tipo, me voy a mirar a mí mismo, ya fue. Es triste que estas historias no sean accesibles al público hispanohablante, pero para eso estoy yo. Fuera de joda, esta es una de las historias más absurdas en YouTube.
No walls, no balls, no walls, big walls! I saw genuine fear in their eyes.
Pero antes de llegar a la campaña, necesito contarles los antecedentes de sus videos. Les prometo que esto tiene que ver con el arco principal. Antecedentes. Yo lo conocí por un video sobre fetiches en el compás político. Sí, pero Jreg se hizo popular cuando su canal pasó al contenido de política, con un rap sobre los extremos políticos.
Though I will say, not a big fan of the Jews. Globalists. He means globalists. What? No, I don't. Guys, centrist here. Isn't there something everyone can just find together and agree on? Get out of here, you neoliberal scum. Yeah, go preach peace to someone.
De acá nació un Jreg, supongo que lo voy a pronunciar así de ahora más, que se enfoca en usar sátira contra todas las ideologías políticas. Me gusta como en su lista de reproducción llamada Mierda Política Insípida pone Jesucristo, soy un canal de política ahora. ¿Sí? Una webserie que hizo sobre ideologías personificadas es muy buena y es importante mencionar. Se llama Centricidio y en ella se dedica a tirar mierda a todas las ideologías políticas en un estilo Filthy Frank contando una historia. Esta parte es súper importante. Nadie sabe exactamente qué ideología tiene Jreg. Es un misterio y de hecho hizo una serie de videos donde salía y decía que era tal ideología, la defendía y subía otro video con otra ideología y la defendía y así sucesivamente.
It's kind of baffling to me how I've fooled so many people into thinking that I was not a centrist. Satire is when you say the opposite of what you mean. The point of playing the extremists is to make fun of the extremists. I like the status quo. I like having running water. My goal as an anti-centrist is to create a home, to create a platform for as many different kinds of ideologies that oppose the status quo. If you oppose the status quo, you are an anti-centrist ideology. For the last 2 or 3 years, I've called myself an identitarian. It just means I identify with my race, my culture, my heritage. That's it. You get people basically assuming that you're racist. First of all, the word racist doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean anything to me. I am a progressive. I identify as a progressive. In 2016, when Donald Trump got elected, that was my breakthrough moment. University was very helpful for me. Those 3 courses gave me a framework for how to be critical of stuff like the patriarchy and capitalism.
Más adelante hizo un video llamado Mi ideología política no irónicamente y dijo:
I'm a social democrat.
Fuera de joda creo que esto es verdad, pero los comentarios siguen desconfiados. Esto fue lo que escribí antes de ver el magnum opus llamado Centricidio 7. Es un episodio de Centricidio con 50 partes en videos ocultos, explorando temáticas de arte y dudas sobre la identidad. Es un proyecto experimental que tomó meses, y me vi 3 horas de contenido de eso.
My goal is to not tell you the truth, but every kind of truth that I can think of.
None of this makes any sense. Maybe it's making sense by not making sense. And what does it mean to you? Whatever I want it to.
Es probable que sea verdad que sea un socialdemócrata, pero a este punto no sé qué pensar. ¿Qué onda? Soy Pride del futuro. Al principio yo estaba como, no se entiende muy bien por qué no creo que lo que esté diciendo es verdad. Y después de haber editado todo, se van a dar cuenta. Tengan fe. El canal de Jreg se divide en eras. Hasta ahora han habido 3 eras. La primera era estuvo caracterizada por centricidio.
Check this out.
Y la segunda era del canal fue bastante parecida, hasta que un día Jreg decidió postularse como alcalde de Ottawa, la capital de Canadá. ¡La campaña! El objetivo de la campaña es hacer una pared gigante que separe a Ottawa del resto de Canadá. Eso es prácticamente todo lo que promete en su campaña. También piensa dar a todos los ciudadanos trabajos del gobierno. Antes de empezar quiero aclarar que un chiste recurrente del canal es burlarse del centrismo. Y para aclarar qué es post-irónico, me vi varios videos tratando de explicar qué significa, pero por alguna razón aún no lo entiendo. Es un tema complejo.
Let's say there's a centrist and he wants to make political satire. If he were to do political satire traditionally, he would say the opposite of what he means and in an exaggerated light. For example, he would call himself an anti-centrist and he would say death to all centrists. But now, if a centrist were to, For example, make anti-centrist propaganda for a full year and keep up the charade so long to the point where he forgets his own identity and assumes this new identity, well then that would be post-ironic.
Para mí es obvio que el punto es difuminar la línea entre la realidad y el chiste. Ok, por alguna razón me vi un video de Steve Jobs diciendo que solo necesitas preguntar y de esa forma puedes tipo avanzar y obtener las cosas que querés. Y un día después de ver ese video le mandé un mensaje a Jreg en Twitter. Dice, hola, estoy haciendo un video de tu campaña para mi canal de YouTube de habla hispana. Todavía no entiendo el concepto de post-ironía con la pared. Si hubieras ganado, hubieras hecho las cosas que dijiste para probar un punto. ¿Y qué punto es ese? Me encanta tu arte, el personaje de Posadist es genial y soy un gran fan. Y de hecho me respondió. Obviamente me respondió en el estilo más Jreg que podéis imaginar. Dice, hubiera construido la pared, no para probar un punto, solamente porque pienso que la pared hubiera sido una buena idea. Me parece obvio que no quiere dejar este personaje, ¿no? de ser irónico y post-irónico o lo que sea. Pero yo le creo totalmente. Yo creo que él construiría esa pared. Ahora, que él diga que él piensa que es buena idea, no sé si le creo esa parte. Pero como podemos notar con el contenido de Jreg, hay como un balance entre lo que puedes creer y lo que no. Así que yo elijo creer una parte y la otra no. Esta historia tiene puntos importantes que incluyen arrepentimiento, la manifestación, ir a un debate sin ser invitado y el después. Ahora sí, empecemos. El 9 de agosto, Jreg oficialmente lanza su campaña en un video, explicando que no es un chiste.
I am running for mayor of Ottawa, Ontario. We could improve in some areas, specifically the area around Ottawa. I want to build a big wall. I'm going to call it the Ottawa Wall, and it is going to be for the purpose of an Ottawa exit. It's not a joke. And even if it was, I would be dead serious. Like I'm not kidding here. Like when I win, I will spend all of the city's budget on a big wall. Again, sounds ironic, is actually post-ironic. I will do it. I'm not playing around here.
En otro video, el cántico oficial de la campaña es
Our chants were, what do we want? Big wall. When do we want it? Big wall.
Big wall! When do we want it? Big wall!
And then whatever I said, they just said big wall. It was fun.
También tiene su propia página web hecha con Angel Fire, que estoy asumiendo, porque yo no vivo en Norteamérica, que es una página como bastante básica para hacer otras páginas. Acá te dice, por ejemplo, el himno nacional. Supongo que les voy a traducir que dice: amamos el gobierno, amamos nuestra pared gigante, no tomamos riesgos, no tomamos ninguno. Bueno, acá explica un poco que quiere nacionalizar Ottawa y que quiere imprimir su propio dinero. Entonces una de las preguntas en la página es: esto suena mucho como Corea del Norte. Y la respuesta es: ¿y? Otra pregunta y respuesta que me parece muy copada es: ¿por qué estás haciendo esta campaña? Y la respuesta es: porque tengo problemas mentales. 1 de septiembre, Jreg asegura el voto gay en lo que parece ser una marcha de orgullo.
Government jobs for every person. Every day is a struggle. We forget to take our psychiatric medication and here we are, building a big wall around Ottawa, Ontario.
El resto del video es él argumentando con gente hasta que se den cuenta que es un chiste. Algunos no lo captan.
How do we afford it? How do we afford it? Once we remove ourselves from the global economy, we print our own money.
How do you print your own money? That costs money.
So we actually have the Bank of Canada right now, right? We're going to change it to the Bank of Ottawa. And then
So then where's the Bank of Canada?
We don't have a Bank of
So
Canada.
where's the authority to change it to the Bank of Ottawa?
I will
if
do
you
it
annex
because
it?
Yeah,
but you're only...
I'm running for mayor.
Let's
For Jreg on the ballot. It doesn't really matter though. Just
Wall.
Oh my God.
Whoa! 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 Do you want an auto ball?
Are you actually...
Auto ball!
Are you actually Jreg?
No, I'm one of his like lookalikes.
Empezando su campaña, cuando la reina de Inglaterra murió, subió un video admitiendo que él fue el que la mató.
That's right, bitch. That's right. It was me. Yeah, I killed the queen and I'm not sorry. I'm just gonna say it. I'm glad she's dead. I did everyone a favor when I shot her in the head.
Muchos confirman que este video fue publicado unos minutos después del anuncio. Todavía no sé cómo lo hizo.
Unless you really killed the queen and was preparing this whole time. That's a good point.
Esto es lo que tiene que decir Jreg sobre su decisión. Muchos de mis consultantes sugirieron no seguir con este plan. No puedes subir este video mientras estás haciendo una campaña. Todos han sido despedidos. La pared se acaba de hacer 1 metro más alta. Jreg tiene su segundo debate. En él tiene 1 minuto para responder y se toma todo ese tiempo para hacer el mejor chiste posible.
Hello. My name is Jreg Guevara. There actually is a way to balance the environment and the economy. There's a very easy way of doing it, and I'll get to it later. I'll just say, let me tell you a story first. And it's really important that we keep trying to make the climate better, even if things seem bad. You know, this thing that I'm about to suggest, it is extremely urgent that we get on it. This is the thing we are going to actually change things. Okay? Are you guys listening? Yeah? All right. So what we have to do is essentially we all need to get together. And as soon as possible, we need Are you guys listening?
Luego casi hace un sieg heil. Luego sugiere que la basura debería tirarse del otro lado de la pared hacia otras ciudades. El 21 de septiembre, Jreg sube un video llamado No estoy haciendo una campaña de broma. En él clarifica qué es exactamente una campaña post-irónica. Por lo que creo entender, una campaña irónica solo se burla del sistema pero no quiere ganar. Y una campaña post-irónica quiere ganar usando métodos irónicos. No para destacar que nada tiene sentido y que el sistema es una mierda, sino para interactuar o aprender de él. Hay un comentario que creo que describe bien mi perspectiva. Legítimamente creo que Jreg no tiene idea si esto es un chiste o no. Estoy de acuerdo. Esta próxima instancia es quizá mi favorita. 23 de septiembre. Por alguna razón, los candidatos a alcalde son invitados a dar un discurso en francés en televisión y Jreg decide que va a hablar en franglés, una combinación de francés e inglés, que de hecho es uno de los idiomas oficiales de su campaña política. Este video es oro. Voy a tener que mostrárselos nomás.
Bonjour. Tout le monde. Je suis une personne qui parle très bon français. Je aussi parle très bon anglais. Mais je pense que la meilleure position, c'est le franglais. Si tu ne peux pas comprendre mes autres adresses, j'aime le grand mur sur le périmètre d'Ottawa. Le mur, c'est très grand, c'est très big, et tout le monde, c'est très content. Parce que je suis la seule personne qui peut parler franglais plus better que chaque autre candidat. Il y a 10 policy proposals que je propose. 1. Bibliothèque. 2. Les chefs. 3. Sirop d'érable. 4. 56. 5. 5 comme beaucoup de O. 6. 7. Hold on. 8. 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Et si nous tous pouvons mettre l'autre, une autre à une place et parler à une autre et vraiment communiquer avec les autres personnes, ça c'est la première chose que nous pouvons faire, à faire tout le monde très bon. Et une bibliothèque.
Merci.
Luego llegamos a la manifestación, en donde estaba actuando como un líder de culto básicamente, y algunas personas hicieron una contramanifestación. Los dos equipos son Wall y Anti-Wall.
No walls, no balls, no walls.
Los de Anti-Wall eran parte del chiste. El líder de los Anti-Wall es un youtuber llamado JJ, quien comunicó que iba a hacer una reunión normal con sus fans. No fue así, y JJ se dedica a transmitir ideas centristas.
Guys, listen. I don't blame you for being wrong, okay? Nothing changes! Good! No change! No change! No change! No change! Status quo! Status quo! Big wall! Big wall! Big wall! What do we want? When do we want it?
I love how we're all actually centrist.
No.
We're ironically a centrist.
I am post-ironically an anti-centrist. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. If you can't think of an idea properly, you can only interpret it as a joke because you're incapable of actually having any kind of political thought. These people will never accomplish anything. Anything. Your brain is so small, you only have one perspective on reality. It's actually sad.
En un punto, Jreg indica a los Wall que hagan una pared alrededor de los Anti-Wall, lo cual es épico.
Guys, we are going to encircle them in a wall. Spread out! Encircle them! Ah! Wall or anti-wall?
Wall, for sure.
Excellent. What do we want? Wall. When do we want it? What do we want? Wall. When do we want it? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Status quo! Status quo! Status quo! As you can see, he is captured in a wall. Guys, how many of you have wanted to join a cult? JJ McCullough, and I have this on good authority, thinks cults are a bad idea. Boo. In many ways, there is a wall, and also the wall of people. A wall is a comforting thing. It's a comforting object. It holds you tight. It's warm. It's an embrace. Without a wall, what are you? You're cold, you're alone, you gotta fend for yourself in a harsh world, you gotta eat people. With this on my head, I feel protected, I feel safe. I feel like nothing can harm me. If someone tries to kill me with an assassin round in the head, it just bounces right off.
Oh yeah.
They will never feel that passionately about anything.
I'm still angry.
I'm still angry too. One more scream, really get it all out this time.
Luego hacen un círculo contra los anti-wall.
Encircle. Grab my hands and circle. Encircle. You are now being annexed. Whoa! Get in here. Up. Close it up. Close it up. Oh, that's not what I'm proposing at all. He doesn't even know what I'm posing because his brain is centrist level. It's not even small. It's just moderately sized.
You're losing the crowd.
Oh, am I? Big wall! What do we want?
Luego alguien le da la bandera comunista y la muestra sin miedo. Cualquier otra persona con una foto así sería cancelada, pero no Jreg. Jreg tiene el poder de la post-ironía de su lado. Eventualmente los dos bandos dejan sus diferencias de lado.
We should do a unifying chant.
Well, how can we unify? We have nothing in common.
Nothing in common. Why don't we embrace nothing in common?
Nothing in common. Nothing in common. Nothing in common. Nothing in common.
Por cierto, de la nada una protesta real pasó al lado de ellos, un poco incómodo.
And here's some, I don't know.
We're all radicalists. What do you believe? Do we fight each other or what?
No, it's a real political group. I don't know where they're from.
I've had a dream where I told you that I have dreams about you.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means about this, if we're in a dream or what the fuck is that?
I thought I did a really shitty job engaging with you, but my audience was like, oh, JJ, you really did good. That guy's such a lunatic.
Esto es de un video llamado Asegurando el voto estudiantil.
There's no way you believe in this, man.
If you separate from the rest of the world, you can print your own money.
You lost it.
Whoa, hold on.
Fake Ottawa communist.
No, not communist. No,
that's what you're saying.
No, it's much more like left accelerationism. So left accelerationism is the idea that you
it's like a nice way to say communist.
No, what we're going to do is we're going to use the productive power of capital and then redistribute that productive power amongst the people. It's kind of like communal capitalism. It is a perfect blend of what's another word for communism? What about foreign relations?
No foreign relations.
No need.
So is this going to be North Korean style?
Okay. Look, North Korea has some problems. Right. I'm a big believer in direct democracy. All right. I think everyone should have a say on what they. You know, North Korea is pretty democratic. It has democratic in the name. I was recently asked about the Queen video. I just took credit for the Queen's death. I prepared the video 6 months ago. I hope you guys ultimately come to support me assassinating the Queen. Yeah, see you.
Oh, maybe you're onto something. Did you really make that 6 months ago?
Yeah.
You're spending your time on some bullshit fucking, what is this, man?
So running for mayor. Have you looked at the other mayoral candidates?
I don't give a fuck about that shit. What program are you guys in?
We're with the political science program.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, you too. By creating a spectacle around municipal politics, people get more interested in municipal politics. They're more likely to engage. I mean, what we're really doing here is we're trying to make the youth interested in politics in a way where we can actually advocate for large ideas instead of just kind of like 2% more of this, 2% less of that. I am a big believer in divorce. If a situation is not working out, end it, right? I'm dating someone and it's terrible, but I gotta stick through it. Well, why? Just break up. It's the same thing for the country.
Al final del video pasa esto.
You were assigned the time?
I thought so.
At what time?
Oh, I think we probably overstood it.
We might have overstood.
All right, let's get out of here.
Ahí me di cuenta que todo este tiempo Jreg y su culto estaban en decolados, sin permiso, haciendo shitpost hasta que alguien los parara. El 14 de octubre, Jreg sube otro video sincero sobre el lío que es armar una campaña política, hablando sobre su equipo de campaña y sobre las leyes que no tienen sentido para él.
You can run for mayor. That's not hard. But everything beyond this point is hell. It sucks. Municipal election laws are so complicated and so vast that you are either going to have to actively read all of the legal documents, or you have to get a guy whose job it is to just look at the legality of everything. Then you just have to
pray they're interpreting things correctly. Just hope. I've been dealing with stuff like this for 2 months and I hate it. I hate it. I have people doing it for me so that I don't have to do it. And the top level management of doing it is, I hate it. I don't know. I don't want to do this anymore, to be honest.
También tenemos esta frase que es literalmente la más sincera de la campaña.
I don't know. I don't know. Every day for the last 2 months, I've woken up and my first thought has been, oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I suspect this will continue. Ad. My honesty was only a way of me suckering you in so I could feed you an ad. Ren's pretty cool. You can do a survey. It tells you how bad you are as a person, and then you can pay money to offset how bad you are. Let me give you a live demonstration of what it's like to use Ren. Ad.
Sigue girando. A mitad de octubre hizo un video haciendo un tier list de los otros candidatos. Lo irónico, no intencionalmente, de este video es que en los comentarios todos están de acuerdo que mientras Jreg introduce más candidatos reales, más cuerdo luce él, porque algunos tienen cosas muy raras, pero de verdad.
Jacob Solomon, literally, when asked for comment, he didn't give a comment. He just posted physique. Bernard Couchman. I met Bernard when he walked up to me and he was like, what's all this nonsense I hear about a wall? And then he just started like really aggressively arguing with me about the whole wall stuff.
They're gonna vote for me, you know that. There's 150,000 people already committed.
You running for mayor?
Yeah. See, you don't even know that.
What's the polls for you?
The poll? The doors are telling me yes.
The doors are telling me yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You went to Canada?
Yeah.
You been to Cumberland?
Yeah.
You've been to Cumberland?
Yeah.
You knocked on doors in Cumberland?
Yeah.
In Richmond?
Yeah.
In Westcott on March?
Oh, yes, definitely.
In Alta Vista?
Yes, all there.
You're a liar.
What do you mean?
You have to pay attention. This is not a joke. This is reality. This is why I'm a young person running.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
And then the second time I met him, he was like, you know, your people, give them to me, I'll take care of them. I'm like, how do you think this works? Do you think I just give you my voters? What does it mean that you'll take care of them? That's so ominous. I say a lot that, like, if you wanted to run for politics, you have to be either rich or psychotic or both. I'm pretty sure this guy's just psychotic, but extremely based. He says he's gonna put $250 million into like everything. Doesn't matter what. Bike lanes, $250 million. Churches, $250 million. Why is everything $250 million? Does not compare to Zed Shabib. Where do I begin? No one was talking to him. He's just sitting in a corner. He always wears this neck brace. Like he's been wearing it for years. I had a conversation with him. I felt bad because he was like all alone. He just started explaining to me this long story about why he was running for mayor. And he just kept going and going. And the story had so many moving pieces. He's essentially running for mayor because 2 guys screwed him over. And he wants to punish those 2 guys. He wants to like fire them or throw them in jail or something. That was the gist that I was getting from the story.
In a questionnaire for CBC, in how he wishes to be identified, he didn't select he, him, or she, her, or they, them, but rather selected other and then typed in Mr. Shabib.
Ahora sí, el capítulo más importante, no ser invitado al debate. El espectáculo que Jreg y su culto van a hacer es un poco cringe, un poco llegando al extremo de lo que el chiste requiere, pero es interesante de contar y puedes sacar tu opinión.
Yesterday, I organized my team to deliver 3 blows against the so-called frontrunners at the Ottawa mayoral debate. Now, despite 80 to 90% of the people I talked to saying they're going to vote for me, I was not invited, presumably because they were afraid of my big girthy wall.
El plan es que a los 30 minutos Jreg se levante y grite esquizofrénicamente sobre la pared. Luego, a la hora, su equipo se levante y proteste aún más.
No talk of a wall?
In an hour and still no wall?
Remember, we walk a fine line between based and cringe. Comedy and crime, we walk a lot of fine lines, okay? So we don't want to do anything that would get us in legitimate trouble. Well, we do, but we can't.
Para pasar desapercibido, Jreg se hace pasar por un votante indeciso, porque todos en ese lugar eran viejos excepto Jreg y su equipo.
I don't feel super good about either of the candidates right now, but we'll see.
But you're gonna vote, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote, definitely. I'm gonna vote.
I realized there was a special constable right behind me, so we had to switch our position to the other side of the venue, where there was a clear line out the door.
No hay palabras para describir los siguientes momentos, así que voy a subtitularlo y que sea lo que Dios quiera. Acá va.
30 minutes went by, and I'll be real with you, I was freaking out. I had to step out for air at one point.
Well, there's a lot of security, and I'm terrified.
Then the 30-minute mark hit, and you can see on my face visibly I'm freaking out. So I just started growling to myself to build up the resolve to do what I needed to do. And then this happened.
I can't take it! It's been 30 minutes and no one's mentioned the wall! Where's the wall?
I really have like this image burned in my mind of looking terrified. I saw genuine fear in their eyes.
That's a stunt.
Wait, hold on. Okay, was it a stunt or am I mentally ill? I got a DM from this guy who was there. Very serious politics, man. Seek help.
Let's go for a little jog, you and me. How about that? That sounds like a great idea.
Stock, how do you feel?
I think that's probably the most exhilarating thing I've ever done in my fucking life.
El segundo equipo se asustó, y aunque llegaron a hacerlo, su ataque no fue tan impactante como el de Jreg. Y el tercer equipo solo le hizo una broma a uno de los candidatos sobre que los jóvenes querían una pared.
And how do you guys feel after?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did that.
Definitely catharsis. Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty great. That was awesome. I was sitting there, I was like, oh man, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, you feel alive, don't you?
Oh, I feel so alive. I understand your energy right now.
Everything worth doing is over a big wall of anxiety.
Yeah.
Maybe that point is correct, but the way I'm demonstrating it might not be. I'd like to thank my cult for making this happen. I'd like to take a moment of silence for all the burned bridges in my municipal politics career now rest in piss. And I got this email thanking me for attending the event. All I can say is the pleasure was all mine.
Those people, clearly no respect for the political process, no respect for democracy. I disavow entirely, and a lot of people say I was there, I wasn't there. That could have been anybody. No, it could have been anybody.
Oh, hello. How's it going, Mom?
Did you go to jail yet?
No, I didn't go to jail.
Now can you leave them alone for the rest of the debate?
Yeah, I think we can leave them alone now.
¿Basado o cringe? ¿Gracioso o molesto? Deja tu comentario. Y el último video de la campaña es Gané. Por un montón. Voy a dejarles algunos clips.
I am declaring victory as mayor of the capital of Canada. I won this election, and I won it by a lot. As I've alluded to earlier, anti-democratic factions have stepped in to rig the ballot against them. They were afraid of what my Ottawa and universal basic government job program would do to the status quo. That's right, massive voter fraud. Don't believe what the mainstream media is telling you. Believe your own eyes and ears. Look at the pictures of my rallies. Notice how I have more Twitter followers and Instagram followers than this puppet candidate. How does that make sense? The internet number is big. I'm calling upon my supporters to not recognize the legitimacy of these so-called elected officials unless it's ever me, in which case the people have spoken. Construction on this wall has already begun, and it will continue one way or another, and we will be pursuing legal action against someone or something. I don't know, I'm a Westerner. Suing people is how I express displeasure. And finally, I am calling upon my supporters to storm the capital
Of Ottawa. This O. A capital of Ottawa is an O. It's an O. Get it? It's an O. Don't arrest me.
Y así termina la campaña de Jreg. Como tengo una audiencia moderada, me gustaría aclarar que no reconozco el gobierno corrupto de Ottawa y creo que Jreg es el ganador democrático verdadero. ¡El después! Llegamos a la era 3. En un video reciente, Jreg explica que ya no quiere ser más un extremista post-irónico, porque piensa que ya no es gracioso.
I was watching a report on inflation with my family, and I was like, I got your solution to inflation right here. Pow, 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 pow. Just looking at my family's reactions, I decided that's not something I want to do anymore.
Así que se pasó al centrismo, más específicamente a ser antipolítico.
Still in conversation with politics, but seeking to kill it. I want to kill politics.
También confiesa que ser anticentrista post-irónicamente fue tanto que empezó a pensar así de verdad.
Sounds like I'm joking. No. I'll be for real with you, fam. I started off being an anti-centrist, ironically. And then at some point, I actually became an anti-centrist. I don't know exactly when that happened, but I was thinking my own thoughts, and they were all basically middle bad, extremes good, doesn't even matter which extremes, I'm just pro them. Any kind of divergent thought.
As soon as like an actual ideologue takes over, you're gonna start agreeing with them. You're gonna become an extremist one way or another. You just think you're centrist right now. It's a comfortable position that you are able to occupy because there's nothing you believe in right now.
But now, if a centrist were to, for example, make anti-centrist propaganda for a full year and keep up the charade so long to the point where he forgets his own identity and assumes this new identity, well then that would be post-ironic. Right now, my host, Jreg Guevara, thinks he's being me ironically, but soon he'll become me post-ironically, and at that point, there will be no difference. Haha, it's true! Hi, Jreg Guevara here. I started off by playing Jreg as a character, but I can no longer differentiate where he ends and I begin. Soon, anti-centrism will be my entire artistic identity. I'll stop making songs and poems and I'll just become an ideologue. Won't that be fun?
Wow. Uno de sus videos más impactantes es quería morir. Lloré viéndolo 2 veces y en él hay una reflexión que vale la pena mencionar.
Sometimes I do satire, which I believe on some level. And that satire is confusing to me because I'm not really sure why I'm doing it. I'm really just kind of exploring an idea by saying it out loud, if that makes any sense. Exploring an idea by inhabiting it for a little bit and kind of feeling it out. Because the thing with irony is that it's a corrosive force. It destroys. The reason you satirize something is to destroy it. It's a destructive power. But the thing with being drenched in irony is soon you don't know how to be sincere anymore, and you don't even know if what you're saying is real and what you mean when you say what you say. And if you can't even trust the words coming out of your mouth, then what are you supposed to fucking trust?
De hecho lo menciona muchas veces.
And you look at one side and you think, this makes perfect sense. And then you look at the other side and you think, this makes perfect sense. And you're not making it make sense in your head. Like it doesn't. They're contradictory. They're contradictory, man. Like they don't match up. They can't both be true. And what it reveals about you is you don't have a defined framework.
I'm a social democrat.
Como en todos sus videos, no sabemos exactamente qué es real y qué no. Yo fuera de joda pienso que volvió al centrismo porque se cansó de jugar a ser extremista y solo está exagerando mucho más para hacer el chiste. Pero sí, esta nueva era es Jregular, el Jreg regular. El Jreg sin problemas mentales. Parece ser que en la vida real Jreg tiene un trastorno de bipolaridad y obviamente tiene problemas de depresión, o sea, acabo de mencionar el puto video de depresión, pero decidió dejar de ser una persona con problemas mentales y totalmente funciona, 100%.
I can make myself think anything. You can too. Philosophies only exist to justify your own actions. You can change the philosophy if you change your actions.
Muchos están de acuerdo con que este arco argumental da mucho miedo. El formato de los nuevos videos es prácticamente terror psicológico.
Wouldn't it be better if I could just flip a few switches in this brain, this inefficient machine of mine,
I no longer wish
just work harder?
Machines, after all. We are inefficient machines.
I only wish to bring about what capital desires. And finally then, I will quench this unrest in my gut. This gut that yearns and wants and hurts. I don't want to see beauty anymore. I want to feel pain anymore.
En otro video explica su nueva vida y es una de las cosas más tristes que vi en su canal.
Life isn't complicated. Not really. I've learned that it's mostly about waking up at the same time every day and going for your jog at the same time every day. I thought there was more to it than that at some point, but there's not. There's just not. And the quicker you figure that out, the happier you'll be. I don't have any brain diseases to sell you anymore. You can keep being sad if you want to. That's your choice. Now, it might be because the kinds of politics we engage with online are a sort of absurd satire of actual politics, more of a fan fiction. Or maybe it's because the atomization inherent to neoliberal society prevents us from forming genuine communities of change and instead relegates us to wait. No.
Volviendo a la campaña, hay una pregunta que nos tenemos que hacer y que creo que es importante traerla a la conversación. Y me gustaría saber qué opinan también. ¿Está bien hacer esto? ¿Está bien hacer toda esta campaña en joda? ¿No interrumpe el proceso político? ¿No es una falta de respeto al proceso político? Yo creo que es un chiste bastante inofensivo y que es más un experimento. Así que para mí está justificado. Y aunque haya cosas que no me parecieron tan graciosas, no todo tiene que ser perfecto. Yo creo que la convicción de llevar el chiste hasta el extremo es una cosa muy loca y me parece increíble. Esta historia es oro y amo que exista. Si Jreg se lanza en alguna otra aventura bizarra, yo voy a relatarla para ustedes, pero no creo que eso vaya a pasar muy pronto. Habiendo dicho eso, este canal es una obra de arte. Es una pieza que mezcla la realidad y la ficción de una forma muy entretenida. Y es una historia de descubrimiento personal, por más que su presentación sea absurda y ridícula. Jreg es un artista, y creo que su obra está siendo tremenda hasta ahora. Ah, y Centricidio es una gran serie. Si a este video le va bien, voy a analizarlo. Porque Centricidio 7 es una cosa bastante compleja. Pasé mucho tiempo editando este video y la verdad me cambió un poco. Antes no tenía idea cómo encarar la política, era apolítico. Pero ahora puedo decir que tengo opiniones políticas, lo cual es algo que no pensaba decir. Pero sí, amo esto y Jreg se gana un lugar en mi sección de canales favoritos. Si les gustó este video y aprecian que haya traducido esta historia y que haya visto todo lo que pude para contarla, denle un like al video. Eso me demuestra que la gente está apreciando este tipo de contenido y me gustaría que más gente conozca esta historia. Wow, me gustaría que se suscriban, eso me ayudaría mucho. No puedo obtener aprobación solamente del amor a mi trabajo. Eso fue todo y nos vimos. ¡Guachi!